Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about uh the executive order that Donald Trump signed, and I've been seeing it kind of going viral around the YouTube streets and basically like social media. And I wanted to put my 2 cents in about this executive order that he officially signed. I seen a lot of like a lot of content creators bringing it to my attention, and is crazy. And I actually talked about it in my blog more in depth. So if you go to the description box below this video, you can read about the article more in depth of what Donald Trump pretty much signed. Basically it's like a war against the homeless people, or people that call themselves nomadic or nomads, or people that live a RV life. And you have a lot of people that live that way of life due to like the pandemic and the inflations that currently happen, not currently happen, but happened in 2020 back during the pandemic. People shift their way of living, and the inflations and all of that. During all of that time when that started to take place, you saw a lot of people turning to a new way of living and how they live. So that pushed them to live a different way. Uh, some being forced and some just choosing to get ahead of the situation, including me, and why I had to sell my house. And if you want to know more about my story, you can just go through my playlist, and you'll see the situation where I sold my house and then I brought an RV, a travel trailer, and the whole 9 yards, and my journey and all of that. Not getting into that, but I want to try to focus more on Donald Trump and what he signed, and how they're all a part of the same wing and an agenda. The powers that be, they're doing this new world order, and that's pretty much part of the new world order. And it's getting to the point where even the people that are in houses, apartments, or whatever way of life they're living, where it's considered legal, a legal way of living, they're even struggling to even keep what they do have. And it's going to affect everyone to the point where, like that movie called They Lived, that's free on YouTube, that's a good way to sum up what they're really getting, what the world is really coming into, specifically America, snakes of America. So if you want to know more in depth about what he signed and what it all means, you can support my blog by going to the description box below. But to sum it up, he's basically signed an order to basically attack like people that live like in a nomadic way, or that are van dwellers or car camping, people that uh use their RVs to live in full time, people that live that way of life. Like, it's getting to the point now with what he signed can potentially hurt others that are living that way, basically jailing them, fining them, and et cetera, et cetera. So this is a big deal, and people have been talking about it for quite some time, but now it resurfaced back on the internet because he basically officially signed something, executive order. And so eventually all of the states are gonna kind of like fall behind, fall along, or fall in line with this order, making it harder and harder for nomadic lifestyles and jailing people that live that way of life. And they created this issue. They created the issue of homelessness. They created the issue of people having to live an alternative lifestyle due to hyperinflations, due to the job market crash, the house market crash, all of this. And then when Donald Trump went against like the Social Security the government, people that work for government, like the Social Security, people that work for Social Security, like the employees, the government, like the government shut down, people that work for the government, they had got laid off. Like that big order in the big beautiful bill that he had signed, where everybody was just losing their jobs left or right, and so on and so on, with the DEI and all of this crap, and the food stamps and so on and so on. Like, he was creating this madness, but then want to jail you for having to do an alternative lifestyle is beyond me. It's crazy work. So if you want to know more about it, because I'm not going to talk long about that, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. If you want to support me and support my blog, I talk about it more in depth in my blog so you can know more about it. A lot of people already know about it that watch the news and that's paying attention to what's going on around the world, or internationally, or just locally. You will already know about what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in that this is just a war against the poor, a war against poverty, against the people that are less fortunate, and that just, and it's not even about that. It's even people that once had it but don't have it no more because of the new world order and what they're trying to roll it into. This is all the agenda of the powers that be and the elite that are controlling this world, and who has, it's like the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, who has it all, and they're attacking the people that don't. But to go into a more spiritual aspect of it, and I know that everybody is not gonna agree, is that at the end of the day, this is all an attack on the true children of Israel. Because when you look at Ezra's, second Ezra's and first Ezra in the book of Apocrypha, specifically, it talks about we'll be put out of our houses. They'll start targeting and attacking us specifically. And when you look at they lived, you gotta kind of look at it with those glasses, but put it on in aspect of the Israelites, the true children of Israel, who the true children of Israel are. So when you check that out and you look at that, you'll kind of better understand where I'm coming from on that. But yeah, it's slowly ramping it up into that. And then to tie it in, like when you look at Chicago, the state of Chicago, they're attacking our people. They're attacking my people. And it's all finna make sense. And then when you look at the jobs, all the foreigners, it's all types of foreigners. You got the Indians from India. You have all of these different foreigners with these job positions in America in all 50 states. You're seeing it at Walmart, Target. Everybody already knew about the gas stations, but it's getting more and more. You see them pushing us out the way where we're having nothing. We're having no way to support ourselves. And then this executive order that Donald Trump did sign, that's just a direct attack against us. A direct attack against the melanated people, the melanated people at the end of the day. And so just like they said, we got to gather together, O nation not desired. We have to start getting homesteads, land, lots of land to start homesteads and build communities and start growing little small community gardens or build gardens. Make sure we have a water well on the land. Everything that we need to have a mini community in operation and establishment, that we don't have to go outside of that to where we're being totally self-sufficient. Because it's getting to the point where now they're attacking everything, your whole way of life, making it extremely impossible for you to survive. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. Y'all can go to the description box below this video if you want to donate, or if you want to help me in my GoFundMe or donate. I have all the ways to help me in the description box below this video. And if you want to know more about what Donald Trump signed and how it's finna be an issue, you can go to my blog, and I'll have my blog linked to the direct article, and that also helps me. Anyways, take care. Shalom.